And we are live, everyone. Welcome. Let's begin. Where last we left your adventures, you had descended into the depths of the 9 hells. Your destination, Vergent City, on the plane of the material. The place where you've come from. Well, you didn't come from Vergent City, you're trying to get there. You're trying to use this extraplanar journey as a shortcut to do so, or at the very least to establish a quick form of travel for future journeys between the 2 locations. Beginning of your path found you dumped into the wastes of Avernus, the first hell, wherein you combated demons. You were surrounded by devils. You bargained with a dragon and were finally rescued by Natasha's father, whom is known by many names, but most terrifyingly as Chimeron. And so it is at his home that you have found yourselves a long rest. And here where we resume looking out over this balcony. A sea of lava careens around the enormous plateau upon which rests the city of Dis on this second layer of hell that you can see before you. Also prominent is a massive hell ship which flies through the sky, casting a shadow over entire districts of the city. This is said to belong to the 9th hell, to Asmodeus, the Lord of all hells. You now set out with, in your friend Margie's palm, a stone with a metal pointer which can direct you towards this portal you need take to Vergent City. You have searched the library of Father. You have acquired some information. You are now ready to depart. When you are prepared to make that departure, you step forward and address the advocate once again.
Oh.
Want to give that a doohickey a swing?
We're gonna do this? Okay.
We have to use it first, right? The locator.
The locator is
already
active. It's a
it's already
compass,
locating.
essentially.
Oh.
So Margie has freshly cast a cantrip into it, shall we then say. And you have a direction pointed into the city. It's hard to give you much better of a reading besides it's in the city from where you are presently.
The general direction of that away.
Correct.
Great magics.
This is also an opportunity if there's anything else you wish to do while you're in this presently safe environment before entering what could be unsafe, a city ruled by devils. Any long-form preparations, any supplies needed, now is the time to ask for them.
I think I'm good. Aaron, you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just do this. Let's get our souls out of here.
Let's do it.
I don't like being here. No offense, and I know it's your home and all, but just not my thing.
We can take our time. I'm in no rush.
Alright, don't make me turn into a bear. You can do that.
All right.
Just go. Start moving forward.
Father, as he is, stands conversing with one of the imp servants which attends to this manor. He seems to be speaking in some tongue of infernal, which I believe Natas is the only one who would understand, but he is in essence warning of the extraneous details regarding specific adversaries of his, whom should be avoided any manner of contact with. These details are not of great wide relevance, and therefore he sees no meaning of informing you of them as he turns to your approaching group and says, "Ah, welcome. And farewell, I suppose this will be in moments. And yes, here comes my other servant with what was required." As an imp flutters past you, flying quickly. He says, "These are your childhood friends, Natas. I believe you named them. Would you like to name them, or would you like the names which I have come up with?"
You could go for it.
As he was but a young child, he decided to call them Ping and Pong. But nonetheless,
Makes sense.
they will assist you. As around each of the imp's necks, he drapes a metal chain, on it an amulet, which is carved into a sigil, similar to the face of his most monstrous form. He will say, "If any slavers attempt to bring you under their control, my servants will show them these." He gestures to the necklace, says, "You will not be bothered." And lastly, and Ping here has a small book. It's tattered. It's kind of one of those pocket encyclopedias, very small, a little bit thick, with a black casing. And
Very square.
yeah, Natasha, you recognize this as well. This was a guidebook to creatures of the hells that you carried around when you were a child to have on hand for reference. And your father will take it and hold it out to you, Natas, and say, "Just in case you need any reminders."
Yeah, there's quite a few problems in the city, so kind of always get them mixed up.
So you will be able to consult this book, having advantage on history checks to recall information about devils that you may encounter of any kind.
Mm.
Note that this does not address specific...
My lack of intelligence.
This does not just address specific individuals, more to species and their pronounced traits or patterns. See. All right. He holds out his hand to you, Natas, again, grabbing your arm and squeezing it just a little bit. You feel the scaliness that spread across to you recede once again. He will say, "Be quick in your steps. I will not come to you again unless you are on the nearest brink of annihilation."
Understood.
"Come forward, you two as well," he says to Aaron and Margie. Margie will kind of look forward a bit, trying to carefully conceal the tome which she has borrowed from the library under her arm. Even if she had permission, she's still trying to conceal it. You'll say, "All right. Prepare yourselves and keep on a lookout. The city of Dis is not a friendly place to those whose mortal souls are still bound to their beings." And with this, Father is going to cast the fly spell on the four of you. Hold his hand out towards the great precipice before you, saying, "Fly, fly away."
Let's do this.
Pauses first, just
All right.
Well, I was hoping the first time was going to be as a bird, but this works and dives off me.
Excellent. So, you soar forward through the air. The smoke, the fumes still covering your inhalations. Still, do you have a general feeling of discontent, malcontent even, with the space, for its denizens, even that little bit which you hold of your companions is stoked to rise, and quiet judgments, unspoken but present in the mind. And now, following your compass, you are to arrive at this concourse. Looking out before you, landing on a platform with lava at your feet. You can see great buildings, a military complex, what seems to be a courthouse, and a humble tavern, if one could such exist in these hells. You watch as leading slaved souls, a name which, Natas, roll me a history check to recognize.
Toss is like flipping through the book. He's like, yeah. Oh, guys. So over there, we got a, we got a like a Lemure thing. I don't fucking know. All right, it's one of these two. Both of their names are incomprehensible.
I was just looking over your shoulder, like, that's just the intro. There's no description of any.
You can't read Infernal. She keeps flipping through pages.
I can just see the off. Okay, there's 5 words on the page.
They mean a lot of different things.
General expressions of misery can be heard throughout this space. You can see slaves which are being whipped by their masters. You can see servants which haul what must be terrible materials to touch towards the lava river or deposit. You can see individuals collapsed within piles outside of structures, and all of ash and smoke is across this place. As you've landed, these Maragons, the guards which flank you now, make no expression towards you, expecting that if you are here, you have reason to be, or soon will face the consequences for not. Please continue into the city of Dis at your leisure.
Leisure is a very interesting choice of words there. Yeah, let's okay, so the thing is telling us to go. Which direction are we supposed to be going in according to the compass?
At this time, the compass is pointing in this direction.
Okay.
The tavern.
So let's do that.
No, let's go make some friends. And then what building?
I mean, I would think if it's going in that direction, it's actually like we want to like go around the building. Hoping we don't have to go in that building. The building seems big.
The building which you are looking at, I believe, at this time is
this
one to your right.
Yeah.
This building has a plaque, a sign above its doorway. In Infernal, Natas, you can read as the Merag Garrison. Make a history check.
With advantage.
Believe in you. Better than before.
You are not aware of what this might imply, nor what may be in...
I find like the wrong one that's like slightly misspelled. Like, yeah, it's the Mamergons. They fought in some great war like 700,000 years ago. I don't know how they're still here.
Okay, but garrison just generally means we're not allowed in there. I think.
Yeah. Maybe not.
I think that's where like army people go, and we're not army people. Okay, Aaron and I, Margie, we're not army people. I don't know. Maybe you're an army person?
You hear a stomping as a larger fiend than most leads what appears to be a small battalion of devils. War devils, that is, down the road.
Holy shit. Get out of the road. Get out of the road.
Yeah.
Come put some respect on it.
Aaron, get out of the road. Margie.
I'm moving, Margie.
Oh, please.
I grab Aaron.
What the fuck are you doing? Get over here.
Get out of the road.
As it marches past, you can hear the devil speaking, pointing towards the precipice where you landed, saying, "Onwards, we go to Avernus, and then to the plane material."
I just look at Natas like, what?
Roll another history check, Natas. This one without advantage, because this is not regarding direct knowledge unless you wish to do a check on the individual devils.
Okay. First one.
There you go. You would know that an incursion of troops like this into the material plane is an unusual thing, as usually such endeavors are not so formally expressed. And in the least case, these kinds of devils with these kinds of weapons, they just aren't the sort that would be deployed in force to the plane material. That's what I have for you before these creatures move to this place of leaving. And you can see as potions are consumed by those without wings as they begin to dive up into the air, flying away as the lead devil flaps its great wings, taking them away.
Interesting.
Keep walking.
Taz is twirling a beer that doesn't exist.
Let's just
He's just
go.
like.
You do realize you don't have a mustache to twirl, right? Just want to
No.
make sure of that.
Yeah, he's got nothing. Just peach
I
fuzz.
just want to make sure you know that though. Are you're aware? Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you going? We need to go.
Let's see if okay, one thing I know about people who live in a barracks here.
Mhm.
So if they're not in the barracks, he just looks across the road to the tavern. I mean, there's not too many places to go.
I mean, I feel like this is just standard city layout. Barracks, bar.
Sufficient. Let's see.
It just works.
Let's see if we can meet anybody from across the street over there.
That's
As
some
you
information
are
before.
beginning to make your way away from this lamp where this Merrigan stands watch, Aaron, you are the last to move, and you feel a hand reach out to grab your shoulder. Would you like to try and not be grabbed?
Yes.
Excellent. Roll me a acrobatics or athletics check, please. 8. All right. This hand clasps down on your shoulder from this devil. You feel spines from its palm press into your clothing. And I'm going to actually roll some damage against you here from just its touch. This is going to be 4 points of piercing damage to you. As this wonderful creature grasps hold of your shoulder and says, "You're mine now." How would you like to respond?
I don't think so.
All right. The imp will be coming flying in and immediately holds up its necklace towards the creature, which gives a, "Ah! Yeah!" and immediately releases its hand and says, "Come, slaves, we go. You idiots, that was a terrible idea." And you watch as he whacks one of his gnomish slaves on the head, knocking it to unconsciousness, and then grabs it by the leg and starts to drag it along with the other as they move away.
I'm gonna approach this gentleman.
Okay.
Like you.
All right. He says, "What? I want no trouble."
Well, you created some.
No, I didn't.
I believe you just disrespected the person of one of my companions.
Says, "Goodbye, I'm leaving." He continues walking away.
We got a mission. Oh. I just walks back. He's like, the disrespect. Woo!
Let's just go over the tavern, try to find out why there are large quantities of devils going to the material plane where I have people that I like at,
All right.
and devils normally aren't. Again, no offense.
As you approach this structure, you see a large flat sign. Upon it is in several languages, including Common. Common's actually listed second after Infernal. A name. It says bar.
I love their naming style. This works. This works.
Gosh, just walks up, just the classic aggressive double door open.
Presume we're all along for this ride as Natas kicks open the door.
I didn't say kick. I just said I opened up both doors.
All right.
Doing the saloon
Fabulous.
entry.
Not Hot Fuzz. Think Aragorn returning after everyone thought he was dead.
You got
Lord of
it.
the Rings.
All right. Entering this space, you can see ahead of you the interior of what is, were it not for the devil stones from which it is built, the denizens within, and the general discontent which you feel as you enter the room, an otherwise welcoming tavern. You can see imps around a table, several succubus across directly from you, who both glance in the direction of the new arrivals, and other individuals within. Marrigan's just around the corner. Will you make your way inside?
Of course.
All right. And so as you do, you can see the whole of this establishment. More of these barbed devils resting at a table here. Some humanoid-looking devil or people clad in fine clothing. A bar at which two cloaked men with hoods and armor seem to be drinking, and a extraordinary-looking devil which stands behind it, who says to you as you enter, "Hello and welcome to the bar! New arrivals!"
Hospitality in the Hells is... walks right up to the bar.
Say, "What can I get for you, young man?"
Looks back. What do you guys want?
I'm good. I'm good. My head feels funny already.
Margie will say, could I just have a glass of water, please?" And the barkeep will give a "You must be from out of town. I'm sorry, we don't serve that here." This devil immediately scrams away from the bar with a making his way to another table, not seeming to be wanting to be near the out-of-towners as you are.
I'll get whatever on tap.
Ah! How about, as he grabs a large flagon and dips it into this cauldron, which is slightly bubbling, some fresh, warm blood.
Thought you had alcohol here. What the
Oh, we
shit?
do. That's much less exciting, though. Would you like some of that?
Yeah.
All right. And he'll spin around, his wings carefully folding around him as he turns. Takes a bottle down from the top of the bar and places it on the bar and says, "Here you are, young man. Enjoy. This one was liberated, I believe, from the dark elven cities of your dark below. Some..." He looks at the label. 37 years ago. But it was made much longer than that.
Cool. Yeah. Put it on the tab.
Tab? There's no such need. This is your drink. You can call me Well, you can call me what everyone calls me. Bar! This is my bar.
And this is my drink.
Clever naming. Very clever.
Well, we don't want to get too personal now, do we?
Yep.
No.
Margie's gonna uncomfortably take a seat next to you, Rhiannon. As the imp just kind of helicopter parents.
That's fine. I am fine with helicopter parent imp. I don't like this place. Okay.
As some of the other imps kind of give a towards the imp from Natasha's father's place. Aaron, are you going to have a seat at the bar with the others as well?
Yeah.
We're to choose that then.
This is like some good shit. Nice 37-year-old plus wine.
Absolutely. And interestingly, you feel as how much are you drinking? Straight from the bottle.
No, Natasha's like never really done this before, so probably, you know what I mean? It's just like, a bottle of wine. How do you even open the bottle? It's like looking at the cork, like confused. He's like, a knife can't get that out.
The devil will take one of his sharp fingers, his claws, and dip it into the top of the cork and poop, pull it right out.
Seems horribly difficult.
I mean,
It is what it is. Don't ask me how these mortals find it to be satisfactory enough. I barely find our distilled, bubbling blood to quench my thirst.
I would expect one of your stature to only have a thirst quenched by such a thing.
Thank you.
Thank you for the bottle. Thank you. He starts to like walk away from the bar. Maybe sits down at a table. Puts the bottle down awkwardly in the middle of the table.
You literally never had wine before.
No, tastes like shit.
I mean,
Tastes like sour grapes.
I mean that's basically what it is. Kind of.
Oh,
Yeah. But I mean, it's basically what all alcohol is some kind of soured something.
I just didn't think you could make alcohol out of grapes. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
You
All right.
can make alcohol out of almost anything.
Yeah.
As you
Potatoes
take
will really mess you up.
your seat here, Bar will say to you, "Let me know if you need anything, or if any of the rest of you would like some drinks. And let me know if you'd like to make any business transactions." Huh?
We'll be sure to let you know, bud. Toss turns back around the table. No.
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna say no. I don't know how to business, so
Okay.
We'll
right.
we'll not business.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
around this table you sit, your imps now sort of finding places to perch on a lantern or on the crack in the wall, but very much still watching, like cats looking for prey.
I think the toss is gonna call like Pong over. He's like, "Take a sip, man. You're fidgeting."
And he'll
Got
fly
the
down,
shakes. Gotta calm down.
and he'll take the bottle and look.
That seems like an awful lot for somebody so little.
As he puts it back
Okay,
down on
fine.
the table,
Okay, fine.
Natasha, you notice that the amount of liquid in the bottle has not decreased.
Oh, he's just being.
It's a shame we don't have a cork for it.
But
we
you
have a
then hear
cork?
a "Bleh," and the imp definitely drank at least half a bottle's amount.
I don't think a cork is gonna help this. Mm-mm.
So
I
is this
think
just
it's
a
a lost
magical bottle?
Don't ask questions down here.
Or the imps did something to it. Either way, I'd be a little concerned.
Hey, I was about to say, can I taste it? Does it taste like wine? It's just established. I've never had it before.
Right.
You just had it. You had a sip of it. Does the second sip taste the same or different?
Well, I didn't throw up, right?
Well, yeah.
You did?
Okay, you're also not a very tiny imp.
Yeah. Well, this is sort of like a test control. Is Pong drunk? Does he look like he's exhibiting stages of inebriation?
No.
Oh.
Hmm.
Can imps get drunk?
That's what I was just trying to figure out.
I don't actually.
Like, they have to, like,
I
drink,
know
like,
really
gasoline to-
nothing about it, but
I was thinking of just doing like the classic get the imps drunk and see if we can throw them at something, but
we need them.
no, not my imps. The imps at the other
Oh,
table.
those imps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ping and Pong, we go way back. All right, we've done
Okay.
we've done shit together. All right. we have dirt on each other. All right. One of us goes down, we all go down.
At this time, 2 more figures begin to approach your table. The pair of succubi, whom you saw when you walked in. They come quite close and gingerly drape hand onto the shoulder of you, Rhiannon, and you, Aaron. And one of them says to you all at the table, "Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all
Rhiannon
doing
is
today?"
sliding down in her chair. Fine.
Let's see what cool toolkit we have here. Do we have yeah, perfect. I need a wisdom saving throw from each of you, Rhiannon and Aaron. Hey.
Kidding? I'm gonna go hide in a corner and cry.
Pretty much.
I will not impose anything onto the 2 of you beyond this. You find these ladies quite charming.
But also, everything around me sucks.
I was
And-
like, whispers into Rihanna, and you're just like, don't listen to don't listen to a single one of their honeyed words, and you're just like,
Kitty!
be strong.
Okay, fine, I'll pay attention.
The one with her hand on your shoulder, Aaron, will say to you, "We are very interested in knowing who you are. You are very unusual faces to see down here. Might we ask?
Rhiannon just
What brings you here?"
literally covers her mouth with this. Try and is like looking at the dead center of the table right now. Is like, I'm going to get myself in trouble.
I
So
think
just
since Natas currently wasn't forced to roll any wisdom saving throw, because I would have failed immediately. Just like, hey, eye candy, can you leave? All right, we're currently conducting business right now. All right.
Aaron, are you going to respond to the query, or are you going to let Natas take that for you?
Erin is going to just pull her hood up over her face and sink down in her chair.
The one who's touched you, Rhiannon, says, "We don't mean to intrude. If you have any interest in learning about the city, knowing where things are, or anything more extravagant as our reputations might imply, we'll just be over there." And they'll both release their hands, give you polite smiles, and then walk back to the table where they were sitting before.
That's a slippery slope. So when they get the claws on you, you're basically fucked. Yeah.
Did you notice really interesting like lines on the table? They're really interesting.
The only thing nice I'll say about them is they smelled good.
They did.
They were really pretty. I'm going to say it. They were quite pretty. But I know better because business is bad. Can we get out of here? Like,
Yeah.
home?
Hey, Bar, could we get this corked?
Yeah. Oh, sure. Where did I keep that? And he looks around, and then he reaches down into a drawer far too small for his hands and carefully opens it, reaches in, and plucks a cork on one of his fingers and says, "Let me come over there." And you watch as the bar itself, for a moment, shimmers as his form moves directly through it, up to your table, and he takes that cork and perfectly boop, sticks it into the bottle. With his other fingers, carefully removes the one on which it was impaled and says, "Well, there you are. Just be careful. If you're going on any far-reaching journeys, just say, outside of a plane or two with the hells, that'll dry up right immediately. Anyway, you know where I'll be if you want any more." And he passes right back through the bar once again.
Really useful trick.
He is the bar.
I mean, sometimes you just have to be a bar. I don't know.
You guys want to try to talk to some of these Myrmidons? Or do you want to?
I mean, if you want to, because you've so keenly noticed, we don't speak Infernal.
It's entirely possible that devils may be able to speak common as well, as a note. That's more of a DM advisory to Audrey and Gina. Don't feel like you can't do social engagements in this setting.
I mean, I know that the two succubi just said spoken in common, but...
And it's also be like, where do you think all the people in hell came from? The material plane. We're supposed to speak common anyway.
I don't know. I just thought
It's the same people.
I just thought the planes kind of happened, so some planes just have folks that just always existed on them.
Oh yeah, you don't want to meet those people.
No, I don't want to, but I just figured they were a thing.
Sometimes we'll like kind of do like the Han Solo sit down at the bar.
You're sitting down at a table full of 3 Americans, individuals which have masked faces. Faces which have almost a child or infant-like appearance to them.
That's creepy.
And otherwise gangly long limbs. These masks cover their face entirely. You struggle to even see a seam. It's as if there are golden bolts that perhaps attach them to their faces. These individuals have no drinks at the bar. They are simply sitting, almost motionless, facing one another. And then as you have a seat and a toss, they all in unison turn their heads to face you.
Oh. Can I look at my book? You can't even talk to these fuckers, can you?
You don't know. You failed your Maragon check, my friend.
I did? Oh, that's right. I did.
Try to say hello and see what happens.
Oh, that's right. How's it going, boys?
One of them sort of twists its head towards you and raises one of its fingers, and I would have you roll for me a raw intelligence check to see if, when your father tried to teach you sign language, it stuck. Nope.
This guy just told me to go fuck myself.
No, maybe not.
He gave me very specific instructions to where to put my head.
I don't know. I mean, there's...
The Americans
in
look
sign
at one
language,
another
you just
again,
speak.
and then look back to you once again, and a different one does a different sign.
All right. Yeah, I can't get anywhere with this.
Yeah, why don't we just go where we're supposed to go?
Yep. I'm done sidetracking.
Going, yeah. As I say,
Is it sidetracking? Is the place you're supposed to go where you need to be? I don't know
Who
the answer
knows?
to any of these questions.
I mean, I will say, just because you don't know, because in Druidic Sign Language, he just said that he really likes pigs, which I know wasn't what he was saying, but like, it could have been that benign.
What I think he said, I won't repeat it, but
I mean, I know you kind of insinuated of how bad it was, but like I said, it could be a whole world of things.
So,
all right.
it seems that all of you are stepping outside of this tavern.
Yep.
Very much a fair chosen course of action. As the
in
imps
unison
swarm along
doing the buddy
with
system.
you. Where are you going to next?
I'm starting to follow the compass, so going.
Yeah. Was the compass going this way, or was it
Yeah.
going like this way?
At this time, it is headed in this direction.
Okay, but that could just be that what we need is on the exact opposite side of the building.
You are certainly correct about that. Would you like to do a roundabout of the building? Or would you like to approach
Yes.
this front door?
I don't want to go into the barracks of the creepy, not talking guys. That's
Alright.
just me.
Then which way around the building would you like to go? right around the north, where you can see the slavers are slipping away. Or around the south, where you can see the disposal of some form of refuse.
I would say around the north because that keeps us going in the same direction
Very fair.
that we're supposed to be going in.
Ready. And make your way in that way.
Doo-ba-doo.
Imps swarming along. Keep pace. As you move to here, I'm going to halt you.
Oh dear.
Because you hear a voice which calls out from the top of these stairs. That voice comes this individual who stands alongside one of these noble-looking folk. This man appears far more unique. Armed plates across him, a long flowing bright red cloak, and eyes with a soulless red tint to them. He says, "Adventurers! I know the look of adventurers anywhere. Come." And he beckons you.
So what do we owe the pleasure?
The pleasure is all yours, he says. He says, "Know you my name?" And upon his appearance, Natas, straight history check.
Oh boy.
Nope.
Oh my
Your
god.
brain don't work today.
Oh,
I will give it to you in strong faith. You may know me as my friends and my enemies address me, Gorzeb Shadehand. With that name in mind, maybe you hadn't attached the image to it. Natas, roll me another history check. No.
It got better. It got better.
Yeah, a little bit.
Slowly, your brain is working. Slowly.
Natasha starts drooling.
I'm trying here. You don't know then. All right. He's going to step forward and say, "Might the four of you and your lovely companions be interested in some work?" And at this time, the imps, one of them, Hong, flies forward near him and holds up the... And he takes a glance and says, "Oh, interesting. This must be the son of Chimeron, then," he says, looking directly at Unitas. "For who else would be afforded such luxury as to bear his mark in open public, along with such a raggedy group? And I do say that in the most humble form of compliment. As without such protection, well, suffice to say, you would all fitting in here a lot better."
Yeah. Yep.
Tell me, would you like a way to the plane of the material?
Depends on where it's going.
Well, I have a need for agents in a place called Virgin City. I would be willing to negotiate with the four of you a contract, a retrieval mission. I send you there. You bring someone back for me. An incubus. I'll give you this tease. Posing as a tiefling named Gael. You're to bring him here so that the contract devils in the grand court behind us might properly reattach his fate to where it belongs. Do this, and you will have free reign to return if you see fit, and will be rewarded. And in his hand, he, through a quick trick of a sleight, creates a stack of what seems to be at least 5 soul coins, and then holds them away once again. And then holds his hands out towards you all and says, "What say you?"
Counter argument.
Oh, this will be good.
I propose no contract, but a trade.
And what might you have to offer? And
Well,
what
you
might
said-
you seek to gain?
Well, the reward for this long endeavor is but 5 measly soul coins. So how about
Is
we
it
just
5?
pay you 4,
Oh.
and you just let us through for just a moment of your time, and we continue on with our lives, barely ever knowing each other ever existed.
Let you in to the contract devil's court? The doors are open. You may waltz in if you like.
No, the material plane.
Ah, yes. There will be a contract for any dealings which are mine departing this plane.
To clarify, he means a contract even for the trade?
I will not accept such a simple trade. If you're looking to be pointed in the right direction, that we can discuss. But you are asking for secure passage out of the hells. For 4 soul coins. I might reap all 8 the coins you carry and your own souls. And it wouldn't be worth my time. Refine your offer if you wish to make it.
I just kind of tap Atos on the shoulder and kind of pull him away. I need to talk to my associate. Pull over there.
Please do. And at this time, I will inform you all of the fact that Mark, whom I would have in this moment had roll a d4, has rolled a 1 on his first d4 roll of today.
Same roll as last time, right?
I had him roll some d4s for me
Yeah.
before the session.
Only ones before, so that
Another
was-
one?
Okay.
You just watch Marty give a kind of stretch out a little bit.
How are you?
Gorzeb stands at the foot of these stairs,
I
interlacing
make
his.
sure the back is to him so he can't possibly read my lips.
As he interlaces his clawed fingernails, Pong here is going to just kind of give him the.
I'm not signing anything. I've seen what contracts here can do to people. It's not happening. Aaron and I have both seen it. Somebody decided to go to that stupid tower because of a contract here. Not happening. We don't need direction. We've got it. We've got a compass.
Compass, which is, of course, at this time pointing in this direction.
Oh, okay. Okay, actually. Okay. Good to know. I mean, I have my own personal issues on.
We'll keep this on the back burner. We know it's there.
You can do whatever you want. I'm signing nothing.
Oh, I guess I'll saunter back up to this gentleman.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'm really sorry, buddy, but it looks currently, we got a couple options on the field, and we want to hear the other parties out before we, settle on.
Oh, do what you wish. This offer may be gone should you return to me, as I am a busy man. I have many deals to negotiate. He gestures to the woman who was standing near him, who kind of shivers a bit as he does so. He'll say, I have served my purpose well enough already. You're free. if you by some miracle achieve this passage on your own, to spread the word of Gael, as he falsely calls himself. Spread the word that Gorzeb Shadehand has his eye on him again.
Keep an eye out for him.
He steps away.
Okay.
I think we actually do need to go into the barracks of the creepy mask people. Which sucks.
Maybe there's like one that doesn't have a mask on. There has to be one, right?
No? I'm just saying, like, that's an awfully big assumption.
These guards seem to get aggressive.
As you approach this set of doors, they interlace their halberds with one another, crossing them, barring the way.
I have an idea. We need to go on the other side of the building. I have an idea. I can at least get in.
Okay.
Come on.
Making your way around to the north
Have we
side.
seen any kind of bugs?
You have seen some bug-like creatures.
Cool. Like little, like, spider-sized bugs?
That is certainly true, yeah. That would be present.
Okay, I can.
We're scouting.
What?
Inbound?
I can get inside. I can be a spider. I can climb across walls and stuff. I've done it before. And if necessary, I can cause puppy-based chaos. Totally different thing, though.
It's a lot of fun.
It is, but I need help. But I can go scout it out. I mean, obviously, I can't turn into one of the bugs here, but I can figure out a bug that looks close enough. Spiders are probably easiest because then I can climb on the ceiling.
Yeah, go for it.
Put it as this.
Just like be careful.
Always am. Well,
Eh,
I
oh.
try to be. What?
I don't know anything about these guys, but
Oh.
a lot of things in here have like the ability to see you for what you really are. So just be careful.
Hold on a second, then. I need to see something.
Or they can like smell for some reason really well. I don't know. Just be careful.
Okay. Well.
It's not like
Okay. No, it is the shape of something else. Okay. If they can see through that, then
I don't know. I'm
I
not
would
saying
also
them.
note that the insect-like creatures you've observed, which are natural here, are not beasts. So you could not transform into them.
No, I
you would
wanted
just
to-
be blending in
no,
with
something-
them, right?
similar. I wanted to make sure that there was something of similar size. Because I mean,
You'll be
most
mistaken.
people aren't paying lots of
Are
attention.
you right now walking on foot around this building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will.
Is the my God, the compass still pointing at the building?
Yes. So as you make your way around the perimeter of this very large, much longer than you could have anticipated structure, which seems to be bellowing smoke out of its many chimneys, signs of
What's
forging,
my next question?
very likely, and make your way around, you find no other entrances to it. In fact, it is after you take the cliffside road to here, on the south side, that you finally are able to see another door, and that is this one right here, which seems to dump out into this refuse disposal space, where you can see this lemure, as Natas haphazardly identified, doing so. And as you
Oh, it's right.
right here,
Talking about something completely different, but
to Margie,
sure.
the creature says, "Excuse me," and she'll say, "Oh, hey, sorry." Say, "No problem." It responds. This creature slugs along, dragging its form, and you can see as it pulls and twists at its own essence as it moves. and you can observe winces of pain with each movement. And as it moves up to this door and comes to it, it places one of its misshapen palms upon the metal and shifts its form, becoming slightly red and translucent through the door.
Ew. But with the bar. Anyways.
You can see and hear the sound of lava flowing between these pipes and the river beneath.
So, again, I just want to make sure the only other kind of opening are the chimneys, right? There's no windows or anything?
On the structure proper?
Yeah.
I think we just try the front door. We just try to kind of communicate, and then if they don't let us in, we try to sneak in this way.
Okay,
Sneak in. This is probably secretly actually the front door, but
I mean, I don't really know hell architecture, but the other one looked like the front door, but sure. Okay, yeah, let's try that, I guess. You don't know how to sign, but maybe we can just kind of talk at them and hope for the best.
yeah. Here, everyone huddle away from the building.
Huddling away from the building.
Myrmidons. All right. I am full of shit. I cannot lie. Is anyone here good at it?
Good at lying? No. I'm really bad at lying. Really bad.
Natas just pans slowly over to the sorcerer. It's like,
Aaron, can you lie?
you want to use that silver tongue of yours to maybe imply that you were thinking of purchasing a small troop of myrmidons? You know, you heard about the legendary, it looks back to the name on the barracks building.
Just say Myrmidon Barrack or something.
The Merag.
Oh, the Merag. Okay.
Yeah, like how ruthless and monstrous the Merag garrison troops were on the fields of Avernus, and who are wondering if you could, just for a second, maybe have a parlay about purchasing a couple of them.
Aaron, you're probably the best at peopling.
True.
Okay, let's try this. Okay.
Margie will say, I can try and back you up, but I'm not very good with people.
These aren't people.
Well, I
devils.
suppose you're right about that, you'll say.
I mean, kind of, but okay.
All right, we're trying this plan then?
Yeah.
Let's try to see if we can find where it is, and then just go like ape shit opening it. Or hopefully it opens when we're there.
I mean, the other thing is if we can find out where it is, we can get up on the roof, and then I'll just turn into like a very large bear and break the ceiling over where we need to be.
The other note I should clarify, as you did a 360-degree route around the Merag garrison, the compass pointed inwards the entire time.
No. Stupid compass. Right.
Are we trying this this plan of posing as potential buyers of devilish troops, I suppose?
Yeah. Yes. It's better than
We just need a small cadre of devils. Nothing too crazy, okay?
Okay.
Aaron.
All right, Gina, you're taking point on this then.
If you're comfortable with it, or you can just let the guy with the -1 just
No.
start rolling.
I mean, I could try with my +1.
It's just everything that's happened this session. It's like I have a negative modifier. For all of that.
And saunter right up here whenever you are ready to, and we're gonna try and talk to these guys.
Oh, it'd be really disrespectful. It works a lot. Just like always talk down.
So I am interested in some troops. I'm interested in purchasing them. Where would I go for that?
One of the Marigons turns its head towards the other, that keeps its gaze fixed forwards as you announce this offer, this intention. Then it turns straight again, and then both heads in simultaneousness turn towards you, Aaron. One of them steps forward to you and holds up a finger and points towards the doors within. But it stays its ground.
Would I be allowed in to make an offer?
It cocks its head, and those of you looking can see that the other one in simultaneousness cocks its head, both still looking directly at Aaron. The one straight in front of you turns then to the imp and points towards the plaque around its neck. And Ping will say, "Not have soldier authorization paper."
Of course, Ping speaks sign language.
And the Marigons will turn towards you, Aaron. This one making motions, signing. You can't decipher. Unless maybe Thieves' Cant could help you. I'm gonna have you make a check for this. Roll me intelligence. As I presume that is something you would have via your background experience. Some knowledge of. 12. You can pull a couple of words out of the signed expression. One that sticks out to you is payment. And you get an if in there somewhere. How would you like to continue this?
Well, the only type of payment we have are 4 soul coins, right? We each got one. Chicken.
That's right.
We each got one. Okay, so we can maybe just like, a little palm grease, dish one out. I don't know. We only have 4 though, so we gotta be careful.
Yeah, we only have 4. 'Cause we just
Last
need
dude
to
we
get-
talked to wanted one, or he was gonna kill us. So
yeah,
that's
a little
also
more
something
than
to keep in
kill us,
mind.
But yeah.
I'll try and
Um,
offer another one.
So you'd like to try and offer one of the soul coins to this Marigan?
Yeah.
You hold it out, it looks down, holds up a finger, then cocks its head, holds up another finger.
Natas holds up a finger, and then another finger. No! What? 2?
Are
I
we
just kinda
really in
whisper,
a position to argue?
if we could get
1.5.
What? You can't
I know, it's a joke.
listen. If we can get in there, it doesn't freaking matter because we're just.
And to be clear, we don't even know if this portal is open. We just have to. Yeah.
I don't think we have any other choice, so.
Yep. I'll give him one of mine.
Offering a second coin, it holds up a third finger.
This. Yeah.
Okay.
And you say you don't know if you have another path. Are you sure about that? I would say as a DM note, just to make sure you as players understand that while this is a possible path forward, it's not as if you don't have other options, and it's not as if there aren't even options that you haven't explored yet that are present. Just as a control note. Feel free to take this. Feel free to go headfirst into it. I just want to make sure that your parameters are clear.
Hold up a coin, they want another one, which just we will reach the end where we don't have enough.
I feel like this is just a game where they're just gonna keep asking for more, so I'm kind of done.
All right. Let's go find a corner and regroup.
All right. As you step away from the Maragana, assuming you do so, it will step back to its position, and they will cross their halberds for a moment before holding them at their sides once again. But before you are able to fully converse, something else happens. A shadow begins to fall across this space. Darkness begins to enshroud the whole street.
We go in the bar.
And you can see, if you look above, the massive underside of the 9th hell machine that flies across the sky now over you. Its exact form almost indistinguishable. What you can clearly see is terrible machinery that grinds and moves, so complex that it is almost like a living being into itself. As it moves overhead, you can't see the edges, clearly at least, as rolling, almost tendril-like coils of machinery turn upon themselves of this vessel. And all above you is the shadow of Asmodeus and his will. Continue as you were.
All right. One, do you think that those things are robots? I've heard about robots. I don't know what they are exactly, but are those them?
No, I don't think they're robots. I think they're just like trapped souls.
Okay. They're trapped souls that are really good at extortion.
Yeah. Trust me, most people here are.
Okay. So, all right. So that option was not the best.
Anything to saunter on over here with? I think in this direction.
I mean,
All right.
maybe.
Wait a second.
What?
This person, do they look like they're with these people?
I wouldn't say that there's a direct link.
Okay.
At this time, I will say that this individual who you saw, who was making a deal, has since entered the contract court. And now Gorzeb simply stands looking out across the city, looking now down towards the group of you who is biding your time regarding a decision. Where are you seeking to group up in a more private corner? Is that what you were looking towards, Chris?
I was just wondering if there's anything this way, or is it just loop?
Nothing of particular note beyond more hellish buildings, more devils wandering the streets. Just simply more of this place.
The guy on fire right over here.
Yep, that is a mephit, a small elemental creature. It is searching, creating, you're not entirely sure, a pile of ash which sits behind a signpost here. And it moves on, seeking refuse bins, it seems, outside of the contract court. So, discuss if you would like.
I think we just try it the other way. I think that's our only other option. The walls, palm on the wall, pass through wall.
Did we try it?
I'm kind of out of ideas. It's either like contract, asshole, or hole in the wall.
Maybe. There is one person who hasn't been at all a dick. To us, and might know something. Because he sure sees a lot. And that would be Bar.
Yeah, but that's also like, he's usually honeypotting you, He's friendly for a reason. So we gotta be able to give him something.
Well, no, I understand that. I'm just thinking that maybe because you go anywhere and the guy behind the bar usually knows a whole lot more than everyone else because nobody pays them much mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really hard to not pay him much mind because he's kind of enormous, but everybody.
Yeah, but
just
like, what
seems
if
to-
like he's kind of like also like a protection racketeer? You know what I mean? So like he's like kind of like an informant of like some sketchy people, and then like some people start showing up for one of your outfits, and it's awkward.
Yeah, I hate this place.
Sounds like you have experience.
Why is everyone sketchy?
Extortion was an elective where I'm from.
I mean, it's kind of an elective where we came from too.
No, I mean like literally an elective. I took a class on it. I had a final. Didn't do good.
We just were extorted. Yeah. Anyways,
Yes. Textbook
all right.
definition.
Let's see if we can just get to that door.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see.
So your next intent is to try the door which the lemure has been servicing from.
Mhm.
Correct? All right. We are going to take our break for the evening. Would you go all like 5 or 10 minutes? I would elect
Cool,
5.
five.
5 unless someone needs 10.
5 is fine.
5's fine.
Then let us return to try the door after 5 minutes. Be back shortly. And we are back, everyone. Let us continue where we've left off within the city of Hell. Standing here before a sealed doorway, entering into the Merag garrison, wherein you seemingly need to travel to depart this plane. How are you going to attempt to penetrate the building?
Little hand touch on the wall.
Alright. So Natasha, you're going to step up towards the door. As you do so, this Maragon turns its head, without moving its body at all, to face you. And you're planting your hand on the door?
Mm-hmm. And I turn my head to face him. With just a smile. Like, hey, bud.
Your hand places itself on this warm metal surface. And nothing happens.
Look at the paper guy and I'm like, this doesn't seem to be working like usual.
It now turns to fully face you, both hands on its halberd, and it rotates the blade of the halberd to face you, and bump, bump, bangs it on the ground. This lemur moves forward and says, "What are you doing? You can't go in there." What are you going to do, Natas?
I guess I can't go in there.
As it approaches, it says, "Why you try move through metal with mortal body?"
I thought it was like a pass door, just like a...
Oh, only soul bound to Merag Garrison Pass.
Makes sense.
Front door open like upper people door, like I was. They let you in that way. If you want, go in for. Why you want go in?
We need to talk to people, check the place out. We're kind of fans of interior decoration. Heard the place has got a really good gothic interior.
I don't need insight of a cleric to know that's not true. Do you want?
There might be interesting things in there.
Tell me why you
Wanna
want
see
go
them.
in and.
Because the place is cool, alright? I walk past here like every single day for like 7 years, okay? I just wanted to walk inside. I just want to see what all the fuss is about.
The creature continues to be gleaning. It has picked up on the sense that you have intent inside, and that you're not expressing it in anything other than generalities. Do you want to try and persuade the creature that generalities will do for its intent? Do you want to attempt to deceive the creature? What is your intent here? Or do you want to just tell it why you're going there?
What do you guys feel?
I-
Tell the truth.
Rhiannon's all for team tell the truth. She's still standing behind you with her hand over her mouth because she's about to blurt something stupid out.
Yeah, may as well try it.
We want to go through a portal to the material plane.
And you think there's one inside?
We know there is one.
Oh.
And it's going to get opened soon by one of our friends. And we're just kind of hoping for like a peaceful transition.
I could try to get you inside. What you say?
If we can get there intact.
I can't make contract. Therefore, I can't make promise. Only can weave soul, which I need do to get you through without burn you.
Do I have any idea what he just said?
He seems
I'm
to be
confused.
communicating that he would need to practice some kind of soul weaving in order to allow you to enter without you being burned. By the way, he's suggesting. If it even is a he. It's unclear.
Would this soul weaving mean we wouldn't?
Can you
have
do it to
our
all of us?
souls?
It not take your soul from body. I think I do for all. I not burn like you. So I put you under my protection from burn. We go in.
Okay.
Us.
You all want my protection to go in?
Hey, before we go in, what's your name?
I don't have name. Was taken from me. Torn from mind. I can't
You lost
have
your
name.
memories.
Oh, I have memory. Just not name. Name is power. I have little.
Well, if you're willing to help us, I mean, give it a
Yes.
try. It's our best. It's
If you ready, come around me. We need do this right. It squelches back a bit to hear.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see if we get
I'm-
turned into like stone jelly.
fine. It's not a contract.
At this moment, you all witness as the shadow of the Asmodean vessel departs from across the city where you stand. There's more brightness in the space.
Well, that's a plus. I mean, I don't actually know if it is or not, but all right. Let's.
Aaron,
try
are
this.
you on board with this idea?
Yes.
So then step forward. Imps flying alongside group watching. So, the Lemur will say this. Okay, to do this, you need each say, or say in unison if you like, I accept. Well, while touching me. Touch me. Touch me.
Touch him.
If you place your
It just-
hands upon his flesh, you feel it is a viscous, mucusy texture, spongy and rubbery, all at the same time. It says, speak. Say, I accept protection of creature I am touching. This creature is my protector.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, we repeat that. We all in unison just do a little chant,
Yeah.
little hymn.
Okay. Say, right. And as you speak this, you feel sense of connection established between yourself and this creature. There is a form of tethering under this protective agreement. He says, yes, now you not burn. You want to go inside? We can. We go now? Or now? We go now?
Now. Now is good.
That was good.
Right. Wonderful. Rhiannon, roll me a perception and an insight check. We will roll with the higher of the
boy.
two. This is just sort of a scrubbing the scene based upon your
Holy
insights.
crap!
As you glance across the street before making this out of, all right, we go now. You can see this individual which had been fallen on its back before amongst refuse. It appears to be a creature which is aflame. Its beautiful clothes tattered, ashen, and burned as it wanders, appearingly either incredibly drunken or weakened across this street. You sense from it an incredible amount of suffering and even feel sensations of pain and loss. And in that sensation, your reduction to skill checks for this moment is only -3. Would you like to do anything with this information as the individual slumps its way along, slowly moving somewhat away from your direction? Or would you like to proceed?
Proceed, but crying.
Okay.
Do they look familiar? Like, particularly.
Make a
expecting
nature
that-
check.
Okay. I feel like, because I know that I know somebody with a contract down here. Oh, that's terrible.
They are,
Okay.
besides your party members, the most natural creature you've seen in your time here.
Okay.
That is the closest to familiar I can give you.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. All right, let's get out of here, please. I need to help everybody, and I can't, and it's really pissing me off.
The lemur then says, Good! Hello! And it begins to slog itself forwards towards this disposal point, now rolling itself atop the precarious metal pipe. And says, Now we go in.
Oh, you're clever.
It points to the pipes, within which you can now see lava is actually being pulled into from the river.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It slimes itself between the two of them and says, You climb in. Go.
All right, guys.
I'll go first.
Okay, sure.
Toss, you make your way around. I am going to have to ask you to make a fairly low difficulty class check using dexterity.
Oh no.
It's dexterity.
Yep, just dexterity.
Oh,
That is
no.
fine. As you
Okay,
do
I'll
so,
go-
you climb your way into this pretty small pipe. You have to crawl once you get inside, but you can fit within. And as you have done so, you must be in contact with this flowing lava. Almost like a liquid is it as it moves. As you touch it, you feel that connection to the lemur, and you do not burn. Not even are you resilient through your tiefling nature, you just don't burn. Its protection is working.
Well, he's not screaming in pain, so I guess I'll go next.
Dexterity as Natas enters the pipe.
Oh boy. Well, not terrible.
Position you here.
Oh, hey!
You
Equally
likewise,
as average.
yep, even with your negative, which as that creature, which you saw before moves away, is now a -4 again. You are able to move into the pipe behind Natas. Aaron? Dexterity. That is a 7. You don't have any negatives, so that is fine. You're moving in. And Margie is fine.
Meanwhile, Margie
And
does
as
like a backflip in there.
Inside the pipe.
Just making the rest of us look like idiots. It's like, thanks, Margie.
as you all move down this pipe, you will let me do this, and do this. We have you will find yourself coming to a position where you are jutting yourself out over a pool of lava, but near to you are ledges above you could climb up to from this position. You can see one of these figures of devil nobility that kind of looks down with curiosity towards the tiefling now emerging from this lava pipe that spills into a blacksmith forge type of space. What will you do?
Just like crawl out of the pipe.
I would
Brush
also
the-
like to note, as I have failed to do so in proper timing, as you entered the pipe, Ping and Pong waved and said, "Well, luck, we can't go."
Little dudes.
So you are now just as the 4 of you.
Okay.
Natas,
We got this.
you will need to climb up out of here. I don't need a check, but it is a single file path, so the others can't enter until you do. You will climb your way up onto this ledge. This noble looking quite confused. And Rhiannon, you come in next.
I scurry myself up.
And then we have Aaron. You are emerging from the pipe to climb up.
I'll offer Aaron a hand too. Be a good friend.
Go ahead and move yourself up onto the ledge here, Gina, when you are ready to. And then we have Margie. Moves her way up as well. And lastly, the lemur. Climbing into this space, it moves to here. And it says, "Welcome you in now. Welcome to Forge. Forge of Everlast," it says. At this, you can look around and perceive the most notable thing within the space. Banging away at an anvil on the other side of this room is an enormous devil. Make a history check with advantage, Natas, to recall information about this devil.
Oh, I rolled good. 10.
I can't give you information other than to tell you this is a pit fiend.
You know time though, that's exciting.
It's like, oh shit. Turn on. Try to point to like go get out of the way as quickly as possible.
Yep. I just kind of dart over.
As you go to move, you don't, as the voice of the Lemur calls out and says, "Wait, that's not safe! I protect you, stay here." And as you try and move, you can't.
Oh.
And the Lemur then begins to slide its sludgy self across this space. Imps, which circle around, fetching implements for the pit fiend, which works its craft here. Moving about, the Lemur approaches and says, "Forge Master! Forge Master! I am here to protect these mortal souls. What's the best way to protect them?" The Forge Master looks towards it and says, "The safest place for a mortal soul within the hells is within a soul coin. Seek me to craft these mortals into soul coins to protect them for you, Lemur." It says, "Yes, Forge Master, craft them." You all need to make wisdom saving throws for me, as you now recognize that protection was far more than it seemed.
Is it wisdom saving throws?
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Thank God! Oh, hell. Okay. Okay.
Wisdom.
And that 18 is for Margie. Natas and Aaron, you feel yourselves continually stuck as it is. Rhiannon and Margie can act. What would you like to do? You are no longer enthralled by this weak protection domination magic, as this Lemur has betrayed you, and the pit fiend turns its head towards you all, hammer in hand.
All right. I'm gonna turn to the Lemur. Listen, I get you were doing what you felt you had to do, but you don't have to do this.
I do what I want!
Jackass. Hate this place. What do you want if you can let them go?
I want power! Your souls give me that power!
Well, you don't have control over me. What if I could guarantee you 4 soul coins? But you have to listen to me.
Margie's gonna try and Eldritch Blast him.
Thank you. I was trying to be nice.
Right. That's 2 beams. The 26 will hit, and the 13 will hit. The very weak armor class of this creature. And as it does, the creature dissolves into a puddle of sludge with a... The pit fiend then looks towards you all and says, "Oh. Well. Do you still seek protection?" As he flips his hammer in his hand and sets it down on his forge. You all feel the binding influence of the Lemur leave you. It is dead. Again. And its body begins to sludge its way into the lava and melt away again, and you can hear a brief echo that almost subtly reverberates in your soul as that tethering of souls is unbound, as it gives a expression of agony as it burns in the fires of the hells for a second time. The pit fiend will say, "That enterprising creature will need to spend at least the next decade in pure, constant agony. With your souls as coins, it might have bartered itself A full fiendish body. You truly have ruined it. Well done. Your order is complete, it says now to this noble, as it presents a set of manacles, which it hurls with great dexterity through the air as they almost guide themselves to the awaiting hands of this noble. Looks at them and gives a cackle. Gives a grin towards Unitas, and almost, was that a wink? As she moves away down the hallway. And out of your sight. The fiend now puts a foot up on its anvil and an elbow on its knee and says, "You're curious, Beans. What do you want?"
Just look at Natas.
Still doing the whole telling the truth thing, because it's gonna get us killed.
No more of that. You know, Rhiannon's giving you the look of like, I give up. I'm done. Do what you want. Our business here is our own.
Huh? You found a very creative way to enter this place.
Yeah, did the Myrmidons outside? They shackled us for 2 soul coins, right? They got us.
No,
Correct.
They didn't
They
take
didn't?
them. You offered
Okay.
No,
them.
you guys were offered that.
Okay, I
I
just
still
wanna
have
make
all
sure.
4.
It's just, well, the guys at the front gate weren't exactly receiving.
Right. As they would not be, I would imagine. To free souls like yourselves. Mortal beings, even. At this, I'm going to inform you that Mark has rolled a 4 on his other d4.
Oh no.
And Margie just
This
kind of
Margie.
up her face. Oh, I'm fine.
you
Don't
okay?
worry about me. I just got something in my eye. Just keep going. Just kind of
Okay.
backs away and leans against the sandal. How do you wish to continue this negotiation with this pit fiend as it stands? And how do you all feel about your situation with Lemur? I'm curious.
Well,
It was an interesting turn of events.
Rhiannon feels stupid and suckered and dumb.
Certainly one way to get us in a precarious situation.
Rhiannon's basically given up. You could figure out a way out of this.
We heard through the grapevine that there might be a way to Virgin City.
Virgin City? That on the material plane?
Yeah, one of the many shitholes that's up there.
Oh, yeah, I heard there was one door to there. It's closed, but it's a door. Might be able to open it, if you've got the sigils. It's a door between places of the dead, see? It's down in a place of torment for American souls that don't obey. In a place called the Chamber of the Undying. Quite terrible. But it must be taking you to somewhere of the dead amongst your material plane. These hellgates have to have some similarity of terrain you would be familiar with, I'm sure.
Probably a crypt. Makes sense.
Well,
She said
he
it.
gestures to his right. Follow the hall. Read the signs. Don't get lost. It's that way if you want to go.
Okay.
Sure. Just
Well,
gonna
let's
follow.
saunter onward. Like,
On a toss.
As you start
Thank you for the
moving,
information.
What am I doing?
he'll say, unless you'd like me to make you something.
Really?
What's the price?
No, no. We don't need things. Come on.
He says, "That axe you carry, it looks awfully weak."
Rhiannon's little noodle arms are on Natasha's back trying to push him down the hall. It's not working because it stopped working.
Natasha's
Come on.
like you're pushing him from the back, and he just like in an instant does like the shuffle move where he like just instantly spins around you. He's like, actually, it's pretty perfectly balanced, but I feel like I need a bit of an upgrade.
You would.
Nope.
That's right.
That. Nope.
I need a spray bottle for him.
Don't be a dingus.
I will need materials, and if you're looking to enhance that axe, that'd be soul coins, but I understand you have some of them.
Come on.
How many,
Now I'm pulling on his arm. Still not working.
It depends on how
It's like
much
a
of an
cartoon
upgrade you'd
character.
like.
give me all of your fucking soul coins.
No!
everyone.
No!
We're not gonna
No!
need them anymore. All right, we're about to leave. Okay, I could get.
Do
I
you
could
know
get-
where we're going?
Margie gives you her soul coin.
God damn
High
it!
five.
I'm keeping mine. You'll have to get it off my dead body.
Aww.
The
I would
pit
never.
fiend says, "I can imbue your axe with 1, 2, or 3 soul coins.
Ain't happening, buddy.
The
I'm looking
more
at
you
Natasha.
give,
Two soul coins and 2 level 1 javelins. Can you spice it up? Can you help a guy out? Yeah. Chuck them at people. They're like darts for you.
The more souls that are bound to this weapon, the more power it exponentially has."
No.
Okay. How much gold did I find in that one session on somebody? Wasn't it like 800 gold? And there was like
Did you
that
put
bag
it
that
in your bag?
shit. I was the one that found it, but I am offering a bag of at least 800 gold to somebody who gives me a soul coin. Give me your soul coin, please. This means something up there, doesn't it?
He will say to you, Natas, "There's a third option for that third soul infusion, if you'd like to explore
No.
it, but it's far more permanent."
No. No. Come
Why
on,
can't
guys,
you
tell
be
me this.
happy with 2?
I'm just saying, it doesn't have to come with any contracts or strings attached, other than the ones that will attach you to your weapon.
Yeah, I don't need any more problems. I got plenty. I guess I'll
It's
just do
just a
2.
simple practice. If you allow your weapon to draw power from your own soul, it would be equivalent to the strongest kind of weapon I can make.
Don't be stupid.
If only I had one more soul coin. He's just shuffling 2 in his hand. I wouldn't have had to intertwine my soul with a piece of fucking metal.
Are you just gonna try and make me guilty? Is this what this is?
Yep.
Maybe.
You should have seen
I
this
hate-
coming, to be honest.
I hand Aaron my soul coin.
Okay.
I have no control over my own my own
Alright.
guilt, so therefore I can't have this.
Just
Sounds good to me.
2.
Thank you.
Just 2.
What are you saying this to?
The good old pit fiend whacking away.
Just 2. He'll
Just
say,
2.
"Just 2 coins. And the soul tether?"
I think I'm gonna pass. I kind of already have my soul tethered for everywhere, so I'm good.
You will regret not having this power. Or perhaps, and he now looks to you, Aaron, and says, "A different form of deal could be in order. You could negotiate. 3 coins would be all I'd need for a best weapon. I could even make a weapon for you as well if you'd like to split the difference, he says to you, Aaron.
I don't use weapons.
Well, fair enough.
Dumb. I hate this place.
I'll just do 2. I'll just be a safe boy.
Thank you, Aaron.
So Aaron is
Already
saying
feeling guilty.
no to offering either of those coins. Natas is saying yes to the coin of Margie and himself. And Natas is saying to the soulbind.
Oh, I want to do it so badly. It's
No.
It's like, but damage.
But also, then you have.
It's like right there. It's
Maybe one of those little goo things. Do you want to be a goo thing?
No.
The way to a man's heart is a magical weapon. And I've just broken Chris's.
Nope. That would be me. I clearly know you. I know you saved my life, but no.
You're going to need to say yes or no to the soulbind. After that point, you may hand over your coins and the forging will begin.
This is so brutal. Oh no. I hate. I hope you guys like collecting dust with those soul coins because you're never gonna use them.
Yeah, and watch this before we have to go through the freaking door. Something horrible is gonna happen, and we need 2 freaking soul coins.
Well, you know what? On the surface, they're worth a lot of money, so...
No, I'm taking mine back. You're not gonna sell somebody's freaking soul.
All right.
Turn you into the
So
police
that was
the
a
second
no.
we get there.
So, Natas, you will hand this great creature
I will bear and maul you. You will not be
your
able to-
soul coins. As it takes the 2, it says, 2 coins and it takes your axe, an axe. It places the coins upon the anvil. It takes its great hammer and boom, boom, shatters both coins. It places the axe atop where they were broken. As you can see, silvery spectral mists flowing out of the coins up into the air. The pit fiend flaps its great wings, flying across the forge, well to the other side, where it moves from your sight for a moment as a cloud of smoke pops up around before clearing. As it does so, it in hand has several slabs of what seem to be an infernal metal, as it flies back to where this anvil is, laying these pieces of metal next to souls that are sucked into them. It takes the 2 and a pair of tongs and dips them into the lava beneath. They become soft and pliable, and as it lays them atop the axe, it takes its hammer again and shatters your axe, Natas. Then it begins to incant infernal spells. You watch as its hands cause the metal to pull itself together, binding the infernal iron with the souls within to the shape of your great axe. And as that shape is formed once again, it takes the tongs, dips the whole axe, handle and all, into the lava, and as it comes out, it is forged anew. A beautiful visage with a metal handle with smooth grooves in it, which you might wield it. The pit fiend hands back to you, Natas. Will you take your new weapon?
Yes, please.
You now have a great axe, a +2 great axe that deals 2d4 fire damage on hit.
And that wasn't the. There's like a form that's better than that.
Just change the 2s to 3s.
Oh.
No.
But it's passed. The decision has been made.
You're fine.
Oh, that's brutal.
He says, I told you, you'd regret it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I love my friends. I love my friends.
Listen, you don't have to. You don't have to even consider me a friend. That's totally fine. I will be the bad guy.
All right, you now
To be
have,
fair, I was also the bad guy.
Okay.
as I've added to your sheet,
already feel
Infernal
absolute
Great
crap.
Axe
It's fine.
+2. It's got that all right and set. I believe, just checking what I've inputted right there, that seems to be good. And then on your Great Weapon Master, I'm just gonna change that magic bonus on and fire 2d4. You're set, Chris. As well as you can be. Moving on. As you walk out of this chamber, you look to Margie, who now removes her hands from her eyes, and her cheeks are ablaze with blood? It looks like it's purple like her skin, but a dark coat of it that seems to have
Margie's-
emanated from her eyes and spilled down her face that she's just rubbed.
Margie, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
It's like a. How many fingers am I holding up?
That's 3 fingers.
Okay.
How many fingers now?
Keep an eye on you.
You're moving your fingers. I can't count them
Okay.
while you're moving them.
We'll
Kinda
just
just like
keep an
the-
eye on you.
Just like the snap by her ear. Did she do like the whole like what are you doing?
That's
reaction?
right. Just, all right, Natas, let's go. I'm fine.
Okay. This way.
Margie has -1 to all rolls except for damage rolls, to which she has +2.
Oh god. Wait, oh god. Okay, let's get out of here and hopefully that'll not be there. It'll be better soon.
Are we continuing ahead then? Within
Yeah.
this place?
Yep.
Now, descending stairways. Following a path through winding hallways. Through ways unknown, but known, you follow signs as well as Natas can read. Infernal signs listing different places. You've now entered halls within which Merrigan's march to and fro.
Is the compass still kind of giving us a baseline of direction too?
It is
Okay.
guiding you, yes.
Okay.
And without it, you'd
And-
surely be lost as you pass through training grounds where you hear weapons clink against one another, where you can see even torture grounds where bad behaving Merrigans are punished, and
That
spaces
place.
of assembly where they practice marching in perfect, exacting unison
Telling you they're robots.
until you reach a place where is labeled the Chamber of Undying. And entering into this room, do you see at its center a magical circle, only softly aglow with light, but nonetheless aglow. An infernal portal. This is what you are here to seek.
You see, that wasn't too bad. We were in here for like 12 hours. How long were we
Well-
here for?
You almost got turned into a coin. I'm just gonna say it.
Pretty sure time is
Bam.
different here.
Margie walks up to you, Natas, and
Time
and
sucks.
and points to your face and says, "You got something?" Oh no, your face is peeling. Yeah, we gotta get moving.
Oh, Margie, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your face is also kind of scary right now.
And she makes a funny face and says,
Oh, now it's
all right.
even scarier. Just put it out there. Don't mean to. Okay, so we're gonna be in a crypt. That's actually kind of good, I think.
As you enter this room, you can see the full range of space. You can see coffins tucked around to the edges of it. Natas approaches the circle.
Quickly, I'm just gonna. Are there any like names on the coffins?
No. As you approach the
Oh, cool.
coffins, there is an inscription. It reads, "Here suffers Amerigon."
Oh. Okay.
As you step away from it, you hear a whisper emanate from the coffin that says, "You. Can I be you?"
No. And I walk away.
And from that coffin, a spectral form begins to break its way free. Soul of an indistinguishable nature that reaches a hand out and says, "I want to be you," as it starts to move forward. And at that, I do want to ask you all to please for me roll initiative.
Initiative.
I get hit something with a stick. It's a brand new stick.
Perfect. And now for your foe. Oh, a 21. This'll be fun.
God damn it.
Okay. This ghost, Natas, is going to make its way directly up to you, floating through the air, and as it does, it is going to attempt to possess you. Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Ooh.
God.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's a save. And it gives
Nice.
a "Oh," as it does so and says, "Oh, if you cannot be mine, then perhaps you can be my brother's brother," it calls out.
Oh, no.
And from this coffin emerges a spirit. Rhiannon, you're up. What are you going to do?
Okay. Hold on. I need to see something. Target does not connect last features possession last. Okay.
None of that
that's
occurred.
not-
Chris save.
No, I know that. I had an idea, and I think I'm still gonna do it because I don't.
What do you got?
I'm going to cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast freedom of movement on Natas. That way he can't get incapacitated, or not incapacitated. He can't get restrained.
Okay. Cool.
So just you're gonna so now you can go wander about, and I'm gonna go do the same. And I just haul ass to the away.
Huh?
Yeah, I think that's where I want to be. I so soon didn't want to be here. Sorry, I didn't want to be right too close to that. Okay, I'm done now.
Natas, what are you going to do?
I'm going to rage.
Okay. Very good.
And I'm going to. You know what? First time using the great axe, shoot for the stars. I'm gonna just do double great weapon master. Reckless.
Don't know. I don't think
14.
the plus is adding your +2. Maybe it is. 14.
Yes.
I
That
think it
hits.
is.
That strikes this foe, who has resistance to non-magical attacks from that. It has resistance to fire, so it's only going to take 3 fire, but it will take 24 full points of slashing damage from your Infernal Great Axe. It is considered bloodied as its form begins to wilt away.
Try it again.
That's a crit.
Great googly moogly.
And with that, you will destroy this spirit. As it gives a wail, it says,
Please don't have another brother.
Nice. I'm gonna point at the brother. Try to draw aggro using a taunt mechanic.
Aaron, you are up. What would you like to do?
Where is the other one on the map?
Right here?
Gotcha. I think I'm gonna throw a little scorching ray at it.
Okie dokie. I will note for you, you would have just observed the fire damage that Natas dealt be somewhat resisted.
Never mind then. We'll throw a chromatic orb.
You got it.
And we'll make that acid.
Lovely. See it. 23 is certainly a hit. For woo la la, 31 points of damage, 35 total, which is unfortunately reduced to 17. It appears to resist the acid damage, but it gives a as it is struck. Anything else? Any movement?
Nope, that's it.
Margie's up. Margie. What's Margie got for spells? Margie's got some fun stuff, but I don't know if it's much.
Eldritch Blast.
Not gonna be too much great here. Yeah, it's gonna just be an Eldritch Blast for Margie. It's gonna be 2 beams. Got a hit and a crit. It's gonna be 5 and then 16 points to this ghost. That's gonna bloody it. And then Margie's gonna move over here towards her new druid friend Rhiannon. This ghost is going to act. It's going to move towards Unitas, and I need you to make for me a charisma saving throw.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
All right,
no.
I'm gonna use my my reaction to reroll this save.
is that through a barbarian feature?
Yes, sir.
And what feature is that? Please quote for me.
Let me find it. Do I have it on here? Fanatical Instinct.
That's a subclass thing.
Not that one. Fanatical Focus. Bam. 6th level. Path of the Zealot Barbarian.
Fabulous. Alrighty.
Nice, and you saved. Thank God.
And so with
Oh,
that,
actually, it's not even my reaction. I can just do it once per rage.
you resist, and the creature says, "No, this body is so beautiful, but perhaps from my sister, that one."
No!
And it points towards Aaron. And at this point, another ghost will manifest itself from a coffin nearby. Rhiannon, you're up again.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So hold on.
I saw that glass grab, Jake Henry.
I drink water.
I have
What
sown
can I
my
say?
chaos.
Okay. What is it? Range is 10 feet with a 60-foot radius. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Yep.
Looking a
It's
bit-
time to cause a thunderstorm in the middle of a room.
Aha!
We're casting Call Lightning. And yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go for the one that's. No, we're gonna go for the one that just woke up.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna call this. Can I call this? I can. Calling it 4th level.
Little spoiler there, it failed the save.
Good for it. I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it.
Alright, 28
I am-
points of lightning damage, which the creature will resist. Takes 14 points instead. but it is struck by a bolt of lightning which careens towards it from a cloud manifest overhead within this interior space. Yes, I know. Take any movement you'd like. Natas, you're up next.
I guess I'm just gonna give this guy a good waking.
Good waking.
Bam.
That's a good heighten. And down he goes. You hit him real good.
Awesome.
Get to the other one and knock it over.
Grr. I can't make it. Get there.
You are 5 feet away from its location. Make me an athletics check, Natas. As you still have your bonus action, we're gonna play around a little bit here. As you just hurl yourself that little extra bit, leaping, perhaps.
Little Baldur's Gate action, a little jump just to save on that movement.
But just a little bit.
Yeah. All right. I'm down. I'm game. Yep.
Let's see
I'm
it.
just gonna do another Great Weapon Master.
That will hit
11.
exactly.
Ooh.
And will destroy this ghost. And as you do so, it gives a "Ah." And for this moment, we are out of combat.
I am continuing my focus on Call Lightning though, because it can stay. Yeah,
We have something that we have to do on our end, right?
Call Lightning can stay up for 10 minutes, so I'm keeping it up just in case.
Do you?
Does this portal look active? Let me give it a little touch.
You touch it. It is abrim with magical energy, but it is not currently a gate to anywhere. Erase face.
And she didn't give us any sigils. She just told us where it was. Right? I just want to make sure.
That's right.
Okay.
Aaron, are you gonna stay up at the entranceway, or are you join the rest of the group? So as these ghosts, cursed forms, fade away, without any of you being possessed, and without any additional ghosts being awakened for now, you stand beside this portal, clear in the understanding that you've gotten here, and that was your part of the equation. The other part of the equation is the door being opened, and the handle is not on your side of it. And so as we conclude our session today, you wait, you hope. Argy wipes a bit more something out of her eye. Natas resists the urge to itch at his hardening skin. Rhiannon's tether to nature is weaker. She feels each moment. And Erin's blood continues to just bubble that little bit from this place where she is. Is there anything which any of you wish to do before we close the session?
I'm so happy to be getting out of here. As much as I like fire, I don't like the atmosphere.
I hate this place, and I don't want to go back. I need to be outside. I need to get outside.
We're gonna be back outside again, and we are never leaving it.
I think like you guys are like all complaining about it, and then you all look off into the corner, and Atas is like solemnly praying
Yes.
against
Natas,
the like
are you...
away from everyone. It's like his
I
last time
got
in
it.
hell for a long time.
All right. Has anybody touched the circle or just looked at
Natas
it?
has, yeah.
No, you touched it. Okay.
We're waiting.
And
Yep,
so
there's
then,
still just a thunderstorm roiling above us because I'm not dropping it. Just waiting.
wait,
This.
and I will see you all very soon next session.